Cancer, welcome to your Celtic Cross reading. I hope you're well. I hope you're fabulous. Don't concern yourself with the smoke. I tend to sage in between readings. I've been really enjoying that. Typically, I'm not a sage person, but I've been enjoying that, you know, particular rhythm in between the readings. So there you go. That's all that is. First, I'm going to pull you an overview card, and then we will build your baseline, yeah? Show me what I need to see, please, for the Cancerian Collective. What is going on, please, for Cancer? What's going on for Cancer, please? Show me, Cancer. New beginnings. Who else had this? Who else had new beginnings? The Fool energy. 0. The set point. Daring to walk out our door. Begin a new journey. The contemplation. It can be a fun thing. It can be a serious thing. Opening yourself up. It's a spiritual thing too. It's an innate calling from inside of us to get out, to do something new, to be someone new, to try something new. It's not a forcible thing. It's something that comes from within and pulls you outwards, right? The new journey. Oh, it's such a good feeling, right? And some of you are feeling that quite strongly. I don't remember who opened with it. I want to say it was one of the earth signs, yeah? And they killed it. They absolutely killed it. I was so impressed when pleased with the earth energy. So if you have some earth in your chart, you might want to check theirs out. Okay, what's going on, please? What's up with that? That was a weird split. This is once more the Dreamy Moons Tarot. We love it. Show me. What's going on for Cancer, please? Show me. One of the, of course, benefits of the Celtic Cross is that we can see a little bit of this or a little bit of that, like I did with Scorpio. Actually, they had 2 core concentrations. Or I might just see 1 core concept. I don't know. Show me that Cancerian energy, please. What's going on for Cancer? Show me, Cancer. Currently, the 5 of Stars, 5 of Pentacles. Well, we don't want that. Breakage. I hope not. But if it is, then it is. What is crossing? Strength. It's hard for you to find resolve. This feels like something's currently breaking. I don't know that it's happened in the recent past, but it feels like something's happening now, and you don't know that you have the resolve for it. Strength is in the challenge. Obstacles. It's affecting your pride. How you handle this, how you approach it. Do you have the strength for it? Can you endure this? You might have some Leo in your chart. You could be connecting to one. What is hovering? The High Priestess, your intuition is speaking to you. Let it guide you through this process. Always. The irrelevant past, 7 of Wands. Being defensive, guarded. Sometimes when things present themselves to you in terms of breakage, we've tried to avoid it, to put it off as long as possible, to push it away. I don't want to see this. I don't want to deal with this. Let's prevent it. Some of you have that in your relevant past, okay? How you've dealt with things in the past could be affecting present day. So in this terms of potential breakage, something's falling apart. Let's avoid that at all costs. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. We'll see. Let your intuition guide you. Sometimes things must break. And it's not just connections, honey. It's anything in your life that feels like it has that potential to fall apart. So I want you to take this essential lesson with you, because I'm already feeling the imperative need to impress this point upon you. Sometimes when it feels like things are falling apart, they're actually falling into place. Okay? Listen to your intuition. It's hovering. It's around you. And it's hard to feel your intuition when it seems like things are falling apart and you don't know that you have the strength or resolve to deal with it. Yes, you do. And you pushing things off like you've done in the past is not going to help you. Listen to the process. Listen to the process. Sometimes things must fall apart so that they can realign, to fall into place the way they should be. Okay. What is exiting? Queen of Swords, Scorpio had that same card in the same placement. Excuse me. So that energy, which I'm going to tell you what I told Scorpio, it's not your natural state of grace. Your natural state of grace is the King and Queen of Cups. Okay. Listening to your heart, listening to your intuition, which I see is here, and it's trying to talk to you. And the Queen of Swords is trying to exit. You allowing your mind to look at this from a factual, logical, analytical point of view is on the exit. There's something here that you are tired of constantly approaching with your mental energy because it's not working. So that formula needs to exit. We'll see why. And your near future, the Ace of Swords, coming to terms with your particular truth and accepting it and acting upon it. So the Ace of Swords isn't just a thought, it's also action. Okay? So I see you're tired of thinking about something. It's time to do something about it. Right? Your strength, 8 of Cups, willing to walk away. You might have some strong Scorpio in your chart, and I promise you I had many a shuffle between yours and theirs readings. Okay. Your strength is that you are willing to walk away from something or someone. Okay. Your environment, the King of Pentacles, beautiful. Trust that you are stable, that you have a good head on your shoulders. Okay. You need to trust that. You're a stable person. You know what's up. Anything that's happening, you have experience. Okay, trust the experience, trust your intuition. Your hopes, and this is obviously your fears, is that you will be disappointed. That having to accept this for what it is no easy thing. This is more obviously a fear than a hope. It's typically a reflection of both. What we often hope for is what we fear the most. In this case, it's what you fear. That this is just one more thing to be disappointed by. One more disappointment in love and in relationships. Let's keep going. The outcome, Page of Pentacles. A new investment, tentative, I don't care. We'll take it, okay? So shall it be. King of Swords is underlying. I know that mental activity for you is quite high. Show me this 5 of Pentacles, please. Show me this 5 of Pentacles, please, for Cancer. Show me that 5 of Pentacles, please. Yes, I can see already. Where there's a good chance your energy is being marked with the potential of a new beginning. To see things in a fresh way, okay? To experience new journeys, to begin new journeys. 5 of Pentacles, please. Show me that 5 of Pentacles. I'd rather you know than not know. And I'd rather you have made up your mind than not. Too often, Cancer, too often, I see you in a position of feeling many things, but without resolution. And it frustrates me, because I know all your feelings to you are precious. I know. But even you, honey, can only take so much. 5 of Pentacles. Is that 6 of Wands? 5 of Wands? Ace of Swords. It's a struggle to you to find your truth, and you are trying to find your truth from whatever that is. There are times that you feel confidence, and there's times that you feel conflicted about your confidence, particularly about the direction and your particular truth. You're breaking away from it. Something that you understood to be true no longer is. You are losing resolve for a particular situation, person, or circumstance. And the more that divide happens, the stronger the truth becomes. The Ace of Swords is here for you twice. Okay. I know that you've tried to put on a brave face and show more confidence towards this situation than actually merits the truth. Okay? There's frustration in you. And there's times when you really try to force your energy to feel better about the situation than is actually true. The larger that separation gets, the truth of the thing is making itself more and more apparent. Okay, so whatever that is. Whatever that is to you. There's times when I know you can, it's like, oh, we can look past all this. We can look past all this. And that's part of that deflection energy. Okay. But the more you try to push your energy onwards, like the break isn't happening. Again, doesn't have to be a significant other, a love connection. It could be a work thing, could be a family thing, could be a friend thing. Okay. The more you try to push past it and show it a brave face, in fact, the worse the thing gets. And that's why your strength is in the challenge position. You're losing your resolve for whatever this is. In terms of its truth and its viability and how things are actually playing out in the real world. Show me strength, please. Excuse me. Show me strength, please. Show me strength, please. Page of Wands, Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles. It feels like you are losing a connection here. One that only went so far. Okay, one that can only go so far. It feels like you're losing a connection. Okay. It comes across as a friend. And it might well be. It might be a friend. But the fact of the matter is you and someone whom you are tied to, you're separating. Could be a special friend. Because your emotions are here, Seven of Cups. This Three of Pentacles has the potential to be more, but it's not. It's not. It frustrates you. You want to bridge that particular divide. Like I said, there's times when you push forward with your energy. I feel good about this. I feel good about this. It makes me feel good. Damn it. It makes me feel good. Six of Wands. But it frustrates you simultaneously. And one of the frustration elements here is that you're showing me some fives. Okay. You opened up with the Five of Pentacles. One of the things that's frustrating you is that you're separating from this connection and it's out of your control. And it's like, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I can pull it back together. And the more you kind of exist in that energy, the less strength you're showing towards this. You're not able, for whatever reason, to turn your energy up full blast towards this connection. I don't know why. You are kind of doing a back and forth with this person's energy. And I don't mean that in an accusatory way. I mean, it's just an knowledge that's becoming ever more apparent to you that someone whom you're connected to, that you have feeling for, those feelings will not flourish. You are both called to it, frustrated by it, and because the energy is not cohesive, because it's not being maintained or stabilized in the real world, you feel the growing separation between you and them. So the Three of Pentacles, I always have to remind people what it actually means. Its baseline definition is cooperation, colleague, friendship. Okay, everybody has the potential to start out as a Three of Pentacles. It's the first time we see stability in tarot, i.e. it's a platform. It's a springboard that can launch us into other things. It can become a Ten of Pentacles. It can become a Six of Cups. You don't know until you try. You have to start working with the energy, cooperation, in order to understand your commonalities, friendship, connectivity, and understand how they connect with you in the real world. And then it starts to develop from there. This Three of Pentacles has the ability to be an option in love. That's how you've kind of ID'd this person. Seven of Cups. But you're also showing me a Page of Wands. You yourself have only been able to put so much into this connection. Okay? You know it could expand outward into something bigger. But you're not able to. Or you feel that you're not able to, or that you don't have the resolve, strength to do it. You can feel yourself slipping away from it, or you can feel it breaking from you. I don't know which way the energy's going. I do know, however, you're frustrated by it. The break isn't here yet, but it is. It's developing. It seems to be happening now. And it frustrates you. You don't know how to repair it. You don't know how to bring it together. And a big part is that for some reason you're not able to give it more of your real world energy that you would like to. You don't want it to separate because part of you feels good by it. It does. Six of Wands, as I was telling Scorpio, and if you have heavy Scorpio in your chart, check theirs out. I'm seeing some overlapping elements. It's not exactly the same, but there are some overlapping elements. Or if you're connecting to one, of course. As I was telling Scorpio, the Six of Wands is that kind of special It's an ego energy, yeah. It's a confidence boost. It feels good. Makes us feel good. It makes us feel warm. Makes us feel flirty. It's like, oh, I'm being seen in that way. And it feels good. It feels good to be seen that way. And they see you that way. And it makes you feel good. You see them that way. It makes you feel good. So on and so forth. And you're frustrated. Because that exchange, that experience is starting to separate from you. It's an ever-increasing truth. It has the ability to be more, but for some reason you're only able to put so much of yourself into it. I don't know why. But that's the biggest cause by far of what looks like a growing divide between you and this person. You can't put more of yourself into it. Okay. You've thought about it. Page of Wands. You've thought about it from that way, from that point of view a couple of times. The interest, the inquiry, the intrigue, the little bit of passion, a little bit of spark, what if, what if. You have a lot of what if energy when it comes to this person. And I also believe that you fantasize about them to some extent in that way. What if I made that connection bigger? What if I made it go beyond the Three of Pentacles? I could enjoy it more. I could see where it goes. I could see how it makes me feel. Because I know I feel something, right? I know I feel something. It makes me feel good, even if it does frustrate the hell out of me. But a big part of that frustration stems from the fact that you feel the gap gets wider and wider between you two. What is hovering above you? The High Priestess. Your intuition is speaking to you. What is it telling you? What is your intuition saying, honey? What is your intuition saying? What is your intuition saying? I know you don't want to be disappointed in your feelings again. It's like almost like you're anticipating. It's almost like you're... It's like you're... That's what it is. You're anticipating another disappointment in love. And you don't want to. You don't want it to be a missed opportunity. The High Priestess, your intuition is strained. Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Your intuition is telling you through all the noise. And you have a lot of noisy energy today, which is very unusual for you. Emotionally versatile, yes. That's not the same as noise. At least not for me. Me being a water sign, I can interpret the energy and I feel it differently. Just because you have a lot of emotionality doesn't make you noisy. It doesn't. It has more to do with your fire or your action. So I'm actually getting quite a bit of noise for you today, which is unusual for you. I'm typically used to the Cancerian buffet of emotions, which I understand and I completely respect. I understand. Scorpio understands you, honey. Okay. The High Priestess is hovering. You have intuition. Of course you do. You're highly intuitive. You are. You know that. But you can't hear it. You can't hear it. Your intuition is telling you to take action towards your desires. Knight of Swords to the Star. This is highly, highly personalized energy. The Star is. It's not the same as living under the sun, which is easy in comparison. The Star is our wish upon a star energy. That means it's personal. You pick a star, you wish upon it, and you don't tell anybody what your wish is. It's a pathway. The thing is that you have to be on it to know if it's right for you. Your intuition is telling you to take the pathway, Cancer. That way you'll know if it's right for you. Take action towards your desires, your hope, your wish. It's right here. Here's your intuition. And it's hovering around you, this energy. You are able to resource this. It's outside of you, it's within you. And your intuition tells you to take action towards your desires, your hope, your star. But you can't hear it through the strain. And it's a burden. It's a burden to hear your intuition through the self-imposed strain. You keep yourself busy. Like I said, your energy is louder than it usually is today. You say it's so hard. It's so hard to listen to myself, Christina. It's so hard to listen to myself, to go after what I want. It's so hard. Why is it so hard? I know this person could mean more to me. I know they could, and I've thought about it 1,000 times, even if it was in the smallest of ways. And yes, I can feel, damn it, Christina, I can feel the divide growing between me and this person. I can feel it. I can feel the break coming. It's just a matter of time before it's an open truth instead of just a hypothetical one. I don't have the strength to put more of myself into it. It's not that I don't want to, I just can't. And a big part of you is used to pulling back from what it is you truly desire. A big part of you pulls back from it. And I can see that you keep yourself surrounded in the busyness. You don't have to think about it. You've done it in your past, and this is why we look at past energy, so we can see if it's affecting us in present day. The answer is yes. And some of you have come to associate your intuition with burden. It's a strain to feel this. It is a strain to feel pulled in this direction. Yeah. It's not that I don't know, Christina. I feel it too much. In fact, I think my intuition is kind of a pain in the ass. Because I can feel that energy so strongly. I would take action towards it if I could. I've thought about it. I can feel them pulling away from me. It's a lot of desire. And resistance to said desire. Well, in that case, I could see why you would feel like your intuition's a pain in the ass. It keeps trying to point you due north. And you're like, I'm not free to go north. Is it self-imposed, honey? I see you have a habit of resistance in the past. Be it to this person or in the general sense to anything that you strongly connect to. You resist, for some of you, yes. That which you connect to the strongest or desire the most, you resist, some of you, yeah. Seven of Wands, show me that. Show me that Seven of Wands, please. Show me that Seven of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, it's hard to leave the comfort zone. Chariot. You love space, Three of Swords. Your heart space, your particular chariot. There's so much resistance in you. There's a huge part of this Cancer I'm looking at that very much desires comfort and stability. And it's that same sort of drive about comfort and stability that makes you fend off. You're afraid of having your heart broken. You're afraid of hurt, and of being hurt. It's two-way street. You're afraid to hurt and to be hurt. Some of you tend to stay in love with that which gives you the most comfort and stability because you know it's there. So that makes it hard for your energy to open up to new things. You still very much love and are attached to that which gives you the most comfort and care. Okay? And that often what stays your energy or stays your hand, it makes you defensive. And I know you don't want to cause yourself pain or anyone else pain. There's a fear of being hurt. So you tend to stick with what you know. This is not an accusation. It's realistic. Some of that Queen of Swords is on the exit. You, like I saw, no doubt with Scorpio, are tired of overthinking things. Constantly being stuck in your head. Some of this Queen of Swords, please. Some of you have fended off this person's in-love energy, but it gives you comfort too. You know, it's funny, the Chariot is your power card, but I'm not saying it that way. I'm really not. I'm really not, Cancer. Typically when we pull our power cards within a reading, I almost always default to that collective's energy, as would make sense. But given the defensiveness of your energy, the fear of heartbreak, the Chariot being our fastest in-love energy, the Queen of Pentacles, some of you have actively fended off this person, or in the general sense, someone's in-love energy, for fear of being hurt by it, but at the same time it gives you comfort. Seven of Wands, defensiveness, what I call pushy offy, guarded. Three of Swords, fear of pain, heartbreak. Chariot, that's you. Queen of Pentacles. As you reject or fend off the pain, it hurts. It reject somebody's love here, their in-love energy specifically towards you. It hurts you, but at the same time it gives you comfort. You push it away, and it hurts. But you also find it comforting. Queen of Swords, exiting. Some of this exiting energy, please, the Queen of Swords. Some of that Queen of Swords, please, exiting energy. Two of Pentacles, you hate the confusion. Ace of Pentacles, about the beginning. Justice. You're kind of tired of overthinking it and overfeeling the whole thing. Again, I saw Ace of Pentacles in that same exiting energy. Justice. Libra energy. It's like you just can't balance it in your mind. It's like you can't balance it in your mind. It's like you just can't balance it in your mind. You just can't. It's like you can't justify a new beginning. You keep telling me I can't justify it, I can't justify it, I can't justify a new beginning, I can't justify opening myself up more to this. And you want it to exit. You're telling me you're sick of thinking about it. You're sick of going on the back and forth with it, the Two of Pentacles. And it is a viable ace. It is a viable new beginning, but it's like I can't justify a new beginning. I can't make it weigh up. Christina, the scales are not weighing up on this subject. They're just not. I can't make the pieces fit. The thing is that you want them to fit, but they won't fit. I can't justify a new beginning with this person. I just can't. It doesn't add up. It's not stable. And frankly, I'm sick of thinking about the whole fucking thing. Yeah. And yet, you know this person has strong feelings for you. You know that. You know they have strong feelings for you, and I see you've actively fended it off. And when you reject this person's kind of in-love energy, you hurt yourself by proxy. You would rather embrace it as opposed to turn it away. You find comfort in it, in its own way. Your intuition tells you to take off towards the star, honey. You want it. Go get it. And you're like, it's easier said than done. Ace of Swords, let's see what you do. Alright, this is one of the harder ones I've seen for you. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Ace of Swords. The near future. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. I keep going back and forth on this subject, Christina, and I can't. I don't know how to legitimize it. I don't know how to make good on that new beginning. I don't know how to weigh up those scales. And it's from that same back and forth and not knowing how to bring it more into reality that's causing the divide, right? Oh no. Lack of real world energy creates real world consequences. You know, there's the connections we could make, potentially make, we do make. Some will work, some work out, others don't. Some start and then they fail. Others never take off at all. I see you do this kind of dance with this person's energy in terms of I would like to go more to it. I'd like to put more of myself into it. I've thought about it, but in the real world I just can't. Damn. I'm 35 minutes into this one. We're not doing it over. I want to see something more conclusive, honey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. If you make a decision, I just want you to own the decision, honey. Just own it. Five of Swords, you don't trust it. You don't trust your own decision. The Six of Pentacles, about balancing up. The King of Swords, you keep going back and forth between these two modes, and you've already told me you're sick of it. You're told me you're sick of the King and Queen of Swords energy. You're sick of thinking about it. You're sick of being trapped in your own head. You wonder if you aren't setting yourself up for failure by continuously meeting with this person, even if it's in the smallest of ways, the Six of Pentacles. You wonder if it isn't a form of self-sabotage to you, your truth, your goals, what it is that you're trying to achieve. You meet with them, you feel bad about it, you can't give them more, you want to give them more, you enjoy their love, you reject their love. you know? Oh, you gave me a complex one today. It's your energy goes back and forth like a ping pong ball when it comes to this person. I want them, I don't want them. I want them, I don't want them. They have feelings for me, I can't accept them, but they make me feel good. And it goes back and forth like that. So you do balance with this person, this special friend. You balance with them in small ways. It's not much. You've already made that clear to me. It's not much. You can only give so much. That's why strength is your challenge. You don't have the resolve in you, or you feel that you cannot give them more. You already demonstrated that in the page as well. 3 of Pentacles. It has... You're looking at this person and you know that they're an option in love. And their love energy makes you feel good. Even while you reject it. Because you still find comfort in it. Okay. Yes, you have the potential for a new beginning. But you're telling me you can't make the pieces fit. That's all well and good, Christina. Yeah. Go for the stars, go for the stars. What if I get hurt? What if I hurt them? And knowing that, why the hell am I meeting with this person? The fuck am I meeting with this person? I'm just setting myself up for failure. I get myself all confused. I get myself mentally jacked up. I get emotionally frustrated. Why do I keep doing it? I know you're sick of being in your head. But in your near future isn't too much far apart from your exiting energy. They're both trying to compete with each other. About what it is you want to stop. And how it is you're actually going to move forward. In other words, you have still not completely concluded what it is that you want to do. You're getting closer to it, to truth. You understand to some extent the complexity of what you experience in this connection. It frustrates you, but your energy does turn backwards and demands to know, why do you continue to connect with this person? Because you can't give them what they want. Right? Or you can't give them what they want. It's likely a two-way street at this point. It's like I'm just fucking myself over by seeing this person. Why do I do it? Why do I do it? Why do I do it? You know why. The thing you want to listen to the most is your most honest truth. And it has nothing to do with your mind. Your intuition is already telling you. And that's what you keep trying to disregard, is your intuition. It's the most honest answer within you. And it has nothing to do with your mental capacity as an intelligent human being. It's actually your mind that's fucking you over. You know that, don't you? Your intuition is your raw, honest truth. And it's the one that hovers around you and the one that you go like this. It's not a straightforward, simple answer, Christina. Therefore, I have to go back to my mind. Your mind is hijacking the dialogue, all of it. I know you're smart, but in this respect, your mind's not helping you. Your raw, honest truth is right here. It's right here. The High Priestess, the Knight of Swords to the Star. You turn up your own particular volume so you don't have to listen to that intuition. You keep yourself busy. But in your mind is a hive of activity between pain, connectivity, intentions, feelings, feeling good, feeling bad, feeling conflicted. Your intuition is the most honest thing here. And that's what you listen to the least. You're telling me it's not easy in the real world, Christina. I believe you. I believe you. But you already know that point of view isn't working for you. So whatever it is that you do, Cancer, whatever it is you ultimately decide about this connection, I want it to come from a place of feeling and not your mind. That's the only way you're going to find peace. Your strengths is the Eight of Cups. You're telling me that you're willing to walk away from this, or that you refuse to get emotionally attached. I can see that. I can see that you are willing to not get emotionally attached. I can see that you have fended off this person's in-love energy, and also, by extension, have not allowed your in-love energy to go outwards either. Either way, it hurts you. And yet, in the strangest of ways, it provides you comfort knowing that it's there. Something to think about. As if you weren't already thinking about enough as it was. Eight of Cups, please. Show me the Eight of Cups, please, for strength. Show me the Eight of Cups, please, for strength. Show me the Eight of Cups, please, for strength. King of Wands. King of Swords. Goodness me. Hope. And that somehow despite your declaration to not get emotionally involved, your energy would still find a way. Don't you make me fucking cry. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that, Cancer. I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. I don't know how aware of it you are. I see you. I see you. I feel like I'm looking at a male. It's not an offense to men or anything like that. I just... masculine energy like this tends to be very prominent. And I don't mean by male or female designation. There is a lot of masculine energy. I just pulled two masculine heads of states, plus the King of Swords, so on and so forth. But that's not really the point. I see that kind of rough masculine translation of energy when it comes to emotional engagement. Now, again, you could be a female that you have very strong masculine placements. Okay? Either way, the energy is being translated the same. I see that determination in you. You tell me it's a strength to not become emotionally attached. Okay. You consider that a strength. But there is a bigger part of you that finds comfort in somebody's love energy. It makes you feel good. And you go back and forth about whether or not the connectivity is just a form of self-sabotage. Because what good can come of it? Very masculine thinking. It's not practical. It's not rational. You showed me your rationality multiple times. I have to do what's rational and what's practical. And the practical thing here is to not get emotionally entangled. Yes, I've thought about it. There's the admission. Yes, I've thought about it, Christina. Of course I've thought about it. But 2 plus 2 still equals 4. And I've concluded, while I enjoy the energy and it causes me conflict, I understand I'm not allowed to just up and take off towards it. Can't. It's not constructive and it's not reality. So you've told me several times you won't get emotionally invested in this. I got news for you, already are. That's your feminine energy that keeps trying to come in and tell you what's actually going on in here. So I don't really care if you have a penis or a vagina. You see what I'm saying about the masculine versus the feminine energies? I'm looking at someone who has a strong sense of both. One they listen to, but it's not helping them. The other one they don't listen to, but would help them the most. So back to this crying business. You're telling me your strengths are 8 of Cups. Let's clarify that. Okay. I've seen you willfully and consciously downplay your involvement in this. It's like, I'll take what I can get. Breadcrumbs. I think I'm setting myself up for failure by doing that, because I know I can't give them any more than that. But I'll settle for the little bits and pieces I can get. And in that case, I can leave my feelings out of it. If you're being honest with yourself, you take comfort in this person's in-love energy. It is a source of comfort as well as pain. But you know it's there. We clarify this 8 of Cups. King of Wands, King of Swords, the Sun. Even while you're telling me, Christina, I'm quite proud of the fact that I can remain emotionally distant. Your passion still recognizes itself for this. The Sun, hope, happiness. What you understood you can do, once more runs contrary to what you want. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by the ever-elegant sounds of a lawnmower. My neighbors are making offerings once more to Our Lady of Perpetual Lawn Care. She's a common saint around here. Oh, there goes the second one. Oh, we've got a symphony today. Yes, indeed. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. There you go. Anyway, apologies. I get in the zone, so I get frustrated when I'm pulled out of said zone. I don't. I have the focus that is phenomenal when I sit down and do this, you guys. That's why they run over in hours, because they take me where they take me. So when I get pulled out like that, that's my reality kicking in, pissing me off. I'm sorry. Where are we? Oh, honey. Well, you're so close up on the lawn. Why don't you do mine too? Probably couldn't do half as good a job as I do anyway, honey. Let me tell you. I know how to maintain a lawn. Anyway, I'm sorry. Despite the fact that you have this testimony, and it's a testimony too. I won't get emotionally involved. I can walk away from this at any time. When we clarify this, we see a contradiction. And it's a powerful one. Your mind openly acknowledges the passion. Yes. And when you think about the passion, not just as in sex, it's there. But when you think about the ambition and the drive, the heat, the intensity of what could be, it makes you remember the warmth of the sun, which is the happiest card on the deck. So every time you think about walking away from this person emotionally, your fire, which is just another form of feeling, fire and water are actually not too far apart in tarot. You remember that spike of energy that makes you feel extraordinary. The intensity, the ambition, the youth, Then your King of Swords pops back out again, acknowledges it, and says, yeah. I never said Christina, I never said I wasn't passionate. I never said I didn't have fire. I never not said that. I never not said I don't have fire for them or I'm not turned on by them. I know that. King of Swords, I know that. Oh, honey, your brain's talking to me. You give me a lot of admissions. Everything that you're admitting to me is just a cover of what you don't want me to see. And that's real tarot. You admit to me certain parts of yourself, just as like you admit those certain parts to you. It's what you are actively ignoring is the feeling component. And it's your strongest truth by far, and that's the Cancer I'm speaking to today. So just because it says Cancer in the title doesn't mean it's for you. It could be one of your other placements that's not Sun. It could be you 2 years from now. It could be you 2 years ago. I don't know. But it's like when you actually try to emotionally check out from this connection, this person, this situation, your fire turns right around and says, I got something to say about that. Then your King of Swords pops up and says, yeah, no, I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that we are fired up for this person. I acknowledge that I have passion for this person. I never not said I did. Okay? But that doesn't mean it's any more realistic just because I'm really turned on for this person. Well, guess what? It's more than being turned on. It's where your hope is. Your Sun. So it's a contradiction. It's an energy contradiction. I'm not fully buying it just like you're not either. That's part of the Five of Swords. I'm not saying you're malicious. I'm not saying you're an asshole. What I'm saying is I'm looking at a Cancer caught in a conflict. Between what they have, what they allow themselves to have, what they could have, and what they do not allow themselves to have, so on and so forth. King of Pentacles, your environment. No doubt you're stable. No doubt you have a strong head on your shoulders. No doubt you are highly productive. You're established. You might be well-to-do, comfortable, homeowner, you name it, all that stuff. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. And I know you prize stability. I'm looking at a Cancer who has that. You have a certain function that operates. I need to be comfortable. I know. I need to feel comfortable. And part of what makes you feel comfortable is knowing that this person's love energy for you is on reserve, but one that you don't necessarily embrace. King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles. Show me that King of Pentacles. Do you have the opportunity for a new beginning here? Yes. Do you also tell me it's impossible? Do I really believe you? I don't know. Where there's love, honey. Where there's love. Your mind keeps telling you you're not in love. And so walking away from this, which could potentially make you happy emotionally, you understand that you walk away from your Sun too. So what does that tell you? King of Pentacles is sad. Five of Cups. Page of Pentacles also reflecting in your outcome. Nine of Pentacles. Your energy is heavily burdened. And it's marked with sadness, regret, and disappointment. Five of Cups. There's a sadness in you that takes away from who you are. You wish you were free to invest in yourself in that way. Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. And thus, I see the opportunity for your new beginning. I don't know that I necessarily take it. King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Yes, there's sadness in you. That is your environment. And regret. What the regret ties to, I don't know. I have an idea of it since the Four of Cups is in your fears. And it comes across heavily as I don't want another disappointment in my relationships, and I don't want another disappointment in love. And for some of you, this Nine of Pentacles represents that person whom you would like to invest in. I don't quite know. For some of you, it's you wish you could invest in yourself more so. Independence, freedom to act and choose. For others of you, it's a desire that you wish you could invest in this person. Someone who represents that Nine of Pentacles, free, independent, strong-willed, productive, resplendent, possibly even beautiful. But it's kind of like, alas, I cannot. So yeah, you can't have this kind of sadness, regret, honey, without love. So when I tell you, you already are emotionally attached to this person, you are. Because if you really wanted to give them up by now, no matter what the cover of your connection is, you would have done it by now. So when I'm telling you this will be more helpful to you than this, that's exactly what that means. I want you, whatever it is you choose to decide for yourself, to come from a place of feeling and not your mind, because so long as you continue to choose from your mind, the situation will remain as such that you are unhappy. But so long as you choose from your heart, you can at least embrace the outcome. Be it to completely let this go, completely divide and separate from it and be at peace with it emotionally, or do the opposite. Four Cups is in your fears. You don't want this to be another disappointment, and it kind of already feels like one, honey. It already kind of feels like one, and it's because you're not putting yourself into it. Or you won't allow yourself to get emotionally attached to it. I don't know if it comes from a place of pain, fear of abandonment specifically. You did open up with the Five of Pentacles. You know, you got fucked over once, it could happen again. You got left hanging once, it could happen again. You know, people weren't there for you when you were growing up, or they were detached, or emotionally distant, or they didn't give you the love you needed. So that would explain then why for some of you, you find comfort in this person's love energy towards you, but you don't embrace it. It feels good to you knowing that it's there. But it's like, if I don't actually full-on emotionally commit to this, I can't be hurt by it, right? And yet, for that same reason, you fear another disappointment in love. Knight of Swords. Emphasis on taking action. Some of this Four Cups, please. Oh, it got really heavy today, didn't it? Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. Keep that in mind. Your fear is that you will fully break from what looks like a lover's connection in time. You've already opened up with it. You already sensed it. It's a growing truth that you can't ignore. It's under your fears too. It's not an absolute, but it is a reflection of your fears. So this connection means a little bit more to you than a fuzzy sort of Seven of Cups plus Three of Pentacles type situation. It's a little more than that. In your true heart of hearts, you've identified this person as a strong connection. Someone who fits you on higher planes of existence. Someone who knows how to touch you right, to love you right, to think of you right, to act by you right. Our lovers' connections are the most complicated. They're the ones we have to earn. This is the one you fear breaking from. Losing, being disappointed by, being hurt by, putting yourself into it, yet you desire it at the same time. You fear that in time to pass you will permanently break from this person. It's here twice. And if that's what you truly fear, without alleviating the situation, then it will come to pass. It comes down to you. It really does come down to you. It's not a matter, Cancer honey, of making it fit. It's about you accepting your emotionality for, really, truly accepting your emotionality. If you well and truly are not emotionally attached to this person as you say you are, you would not fear the break as much as you do. And you do. So by all means, keep telling yourself that you're not emotionally attached to this person, that you're not invested in them in that way, that you reject their love, and that you don't have love for them. You will only hurt yourself more with interest. Because it's like you are fearing the inevitable. It seems inevitable. From your current point of view, as well as under your fears. It's like you're already marking this person up to loss and disappointment, and it hasn't happened yet. And it feels like you can prevent it, but you also tell me it's not feasible. You keep trying to force it to fit, and it doesn't work out in your head. It's because you're consulting the wrong damn agent. This tells you anything's possible. This tells you no, it's not. It's like you think that part of you is foolish. You feel like that part of you is foolish. And why do you find so much strength in it? Page of Pentacles, your outcome. I do believe for some of you, yes, you mourn the fact that you cannot invest in this person the way you would like to. Show me that Page of Pentacles. Dang it. I remember liking your Intimate Tarot quite a bit. This is a far departure from that. And no, not every reading's going to fit, honey. They're not meant to. That is to say, don't tell me, well, last week you said this. Yeah, last week I did say that and applied to whoever that Cancer was speaking to, and now I'm talking to another group. Or perhaps the same group where an alternative path was possible. I don't know. Page of Pentacles is in the outcome. Show me that Page of Pentacles as the outcome, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Change. Five of Swords. Two of Cups. It's not conclusive. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not conclusive. It's not. I'm not going to see more change until more Cancers choose change. And that's if it resonates with you. And that's not a threat. It's not an insult. It's just the way it is. Real tarot reflects real life. I'm not saying anything conclusive. I'm sorry. You still don't trust Five of Swords once more of connecting with this person, whom is a soul bond. The one you say you're not emotionally invested in. It's the one that you say you could leave behind any day if you needed to. Which you would regret substantially if you did. But you also expect it to end. You don't trust change. Five of Swords, Two of Fortune. And because you don't trust change, it is a form of self-sabotage. That things could lead into a balanced love union, Two of Cups. I'm not saying anything conclusive, I'm sorry. I would like to. I would love to. You do have the opportunity for new beginnings, I saw it. But there's much work to be done. There's much work to be done. You trusting your feelings, you trusting the concept of change, you trusting that This union could be stable or long-standing. What kills me, man, is that you know this person's love energy is available to you. You can't stop engaging in it because you desire it. It gives you comfort knowing that it's there, but you can also feel yourself dividing from it at the same time. You can feel the loss and it scares you. You also say it's inevitable, and you fear that too. It's just a matter of time. So I should stop seeing them all together. We're just breadcrumbing each other anyway. It's not going to add up to anything, so why do I keep doing it? I can't give them what they want. They can't give me what I want. It's just can't. It's an impossible situation. And in walking away from this, you also tell me that you would lose hope and you still have passion for this, regardless of what it is you know. Mind you, not listening to what you feel. You don't trust the change. Now, if you don't trust this person, Cancer, I say it in the story. It's done. We didn't need to be here for an hour plus just for you to tell me I don't trust them. Then why the hell do you love their love? Why the hell do you want their passion? Why do you try to cooperate with them? Why do you give a little bit of back and forth just so you cannot trust them? No. What's the point of that? What's the point of exchanging energies if you just don't trust them? Well, I'll see them for coffee and we'll flirt and we'll have, a little bit of this, that, and the other, but I ultimately don't trust them. Then what's the point? Cut your losses and move on. Don't play with energies like that. It doesn't help you. It does not serve you. So if this was really a case of you not trusting them, then this argument shouldn't be here. You have much deeper feelings for this person than you allow yourself to acknowledge. You try to keep it in your mind, and that plays against you. The real self-sabotage is you saying, I can't give more of myself to this. I fear the break, but no, I don't. The break is inevitable, so I might as well just accept it now. But you won't act on it. You have strong feelings for this person. You see them in a certain way that goes well beyond a 7 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. What their feelings are for you, I could not say. I just know that I see them try to give you love, and you're like, I'm alright. I'm good. Feelings acknowledged. Appreciate you. Thanks. I'm all stocked up on love. But it also gives you comfort. So if that's true, if you well and truly don't trust this person, then leave them alone. Stop playing with it. Stop enjoying their energy, even if it's in the smallest of ways. So I don't really think it's about an issue of trusting them. I think it's about an issue of you trusting yourself, your feelings for the situation, your fear of things getting all fucked up and going to hell, your fear of balancing the equation, making it real. Because if you make it real, you bring it into reality. What happens when we bring it into reality? We have the potential of losing it. I keep saying this more and more. High-level connectivity, low-level exchanges. I've been saying it a lot. Not just for you, everybody. Being presented with something very, very strong and rejecting it. Even if it's a slow rejection. I enjoy it for what it is now, but I just know I'm going to lose it. You know why you're going to lose it. So yeah, no. The outcome is inconclusive. You still don't trust change with the Wheel of Fortune here with the 5 of Swords to invest in it specifically with the Page of Pentacles. And in representation of that person's energy, and investing in them. It is a strong connection. I know how you try to present it to me, but the fact of the matter is, we fear substantially a connection that means a lot to us, so losing it. Okay? I don't want you to lose it. And if you don't want to lose it either, what are you going to do to keep it? And if you can't keep it and you know it, let them go. Okay? Not one ending card. Not one ending card. Except the fear of breakage. Separation, full separation. Not just even enjoying the energies a little bit, just full on separation. And they're separating from you? How so? You feel them separating from you? Not that there's just a break or as in break up. It's not. I did say that the divide's getting bigger between you two. It's because it's not substantiated, and I see why. The relationship, the connection won't substantiate. But you feel them pulling away from you. And that's why you say it's a matter of time. I see. That's why you say it's a matter of time. You feel them pulling away from you. Yeah. You feel them pulling away from you. It's not an accusation, cross watchers. It's just what's to be expected. If you try to give someone your good intentions, your love, your energy, your constructive energy, your real world energy, your sexual energy, you try to give them that, and they say, I appreciate you. Thank you. Nope. Eventually they're going to pull away and find someone they can give that to. You or them. Reverse energies as it applies. But mind you, this is Cancer's reading, so I'm defaulting to Cancer. Okay? If this person could talk to Cancer, what would they say? If this person could talk to Cancer, what would they say? If this person could talk to Cancer, what would they say? If this person could talk to Cancer, what would they say? If this person could talk to Cancer, what would they say? What would they say? What would this person say? They want you to be happy. They want you to be happy. That's their truth. As they understand it, they just want you to be happy. Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Sun. I asked specifically what would this person say to you if they could talk to you that way. There's the communication. There's their true thought. Happiness, Sun. They just want you to be happy. That's what they would literally tell you. They just want you to be happy. It's kind of like, if I'm not your son, I want you to go find your son. You know, if I can't make you happy, I want you to go find something or someone that will. They just want you to be happy. There it is. Your energy remains. King of Pentacles, to the Five of Pentacles. You still say you don't know. You say you don't know. You fear the break will happen. You also feel it's inevitable. You feel them pulling away from you. They just want you to be happy. What's in here, please? This is from the Kipper. Thoughts. The 16th might be important to some of you. 16, of course, reduces to your power number, which is 7. Yes, you think about this person a lot. Perhaps one of you is artistically inclined, perhaps a painter. Someone who sketches, someone who is very artistic. But we think about this person, particularly the shape of their face. I don't know why. There's something to do with the shape of their face. You think this person's very artistic, or perhaps you are. Or that you wish you had more. Somebody wishes they had more creative expression so they could say what they wanted. But we think about this person's face a lot. We see them in our dreams. They're clear. You can see them so clearly. I don't know why. Somebody can see the other person so clearly. Their face, their hair. The mature man. I told you it's such heavy masculine energy here. It's the only type of masculine energy that can make me cry. I can't have any feelings for this masculine energy. It frustrates me to no end, as it does most women. It's very addictive, that kind of energy. When you can have that kind of restraint. I will not get emotionally invested. I will not. I'm too strong. I can't afford to. I'm a mature man. Taurian energy, number 5. Hierophant energy. Doesn't have to be. I'm a mature man, and somebody considers it the high honor. It would be a high honor. Your thoughts of me, your feelings for me are high honor. But I know better. I hope that's not true. There might be an age difference. Okay? Doesn't have to be. And I say that just because we have mature men, bad health. Somebody might think that they're not in proper form, or they're too old, or their health is not correct in order to engage in this, or they don't have the physical energy to start over in a new beginning, because again, that real world energy kept being a problem. So while the strength of our feelings are here in terms of what actually to do, and this person suppresses them, says, no, I can't, I can't, it hurts me. But knowing that love energy there makes them feel very comfortable and comforted. It would be a high honor. Thank you for considering me this way, that you see me this way. It is beautiful, but I'm not in a position to accept it. Anything else? Scorpio energy. Coffin. The 19th might be important to some of you. Somebody's very afraid of health issues, possibly. Their legacy. Their legacy, particularly, we're talking about someone who might be over 50. That's how I'm saying that the numbers add up. +5, mature man. So we're talking about someone who's more than midlife or higher. Somebody's just, they say they don't have the energy for this, or the differences between us are too great. It could be that the other person cannot engage because someone whom they are connected to is in bad health and they feel like they are the primary caregivers or responsibility. Perhaps they have family members that are in very ill health and they feel responsible for somebody's caretaking energy, and that's why they can't afford to get emotionally invested in a new beginning. Especially if they are surrounded by or feel responsible for someone else's end energy. You understand? I don't know if that's a direct reflection of this mature man in terms of what they're experiencing in poor health. I hope not. I don't. But they themselves may not feel that they're in a position to afford a so-called new opportunity, despite longing for it, desiring it, thinking about it, telling themselves not to get emotionally wrapped up. They know it's going to exit anyway. Because they understand that they are involved to or attached to someone who they feel that they are involved with their kind of end-of-life cycle. I don't know how to put it more delicately than that. Sort of. I say, only Cancer can make me cry. Anybody else just pisses me off. Anybody else just pisses me off. A, V, Q, T, D. Dear, the delicacy of the situation, the timidity, the sensitivity. I tell you, this person has the age and experience of someone who is mature. A lot of masculine pride, but in that vulnerability. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Cat, the intuition. Yes, I saw it back here. Cancer, that's you, your seashell. The both of you are intuitive. L. Sagittarius. For some of you, that Sagittarian energy is very critical, especially if you have Sag in your chart. Somebody here might be a Sag in this equation. Aries, Capricorn, the dragonfly, Scorpio, also proof of hard transformation, not soft transformation, but hard transformation. Pegasus, I told you, this has masculine energy all over it. Pride, reason, and logic trying to trump our feelings. The Pegasus is masculine freedom, masculine pride, taking off to heights. This person is not able to do that, but they'd like to. They'd have that spirit. And they'd choose it if they could. That's enough. Honey, you done tapped me out. I don't think I have anything left for Pisces. And that's great. I just need one more thing to piss them off. I'm always pissing Pisces off. I don't know why they're water side, but for some reason I'm always pissing Pisces off. Now I got nothing left for Pisces. Híjole. Oh. It's inconclusive. I would like this person, if anything else, if nothing else, whomever identifies with it, stop forsaking who you are for your Five of Swords. It's not going to help you. You seem to think that the connection will inevitably break. You don't want it to. You wish you could invest in it. You can't. But you know you're distancing from it, or they are distancing from you, or they're moving on in a different direction. You take comfort in their love energies. You wish it was more than friends. They've already demonstrated their love energy to you, which you have gently buffered, but also gives you comfort. When you try to commit yourself to walking away from this, your energy springs back even harder when it remembers how good it feels. And potentially the sun and the stars are in it. But you tell yourself not to get emotionally attached. You have your reasons, and some of them are actually quite strong, as we saw in the Oracle. All that aside, if it must exit, if it must break, if this person does pull away and they go a different way, I just want you to love it for what it is. And just don't act like it doesn't mean something to you, because then it really will hurt you. It may not be a forever connection, but it'll be a forever connection here. And if that's the case, let it rest there peacefully and with love, as opposed to confusion, disorientation, and denial. That's all. That's enough. I think you've had enough of kicking Christina's ass today. That's enough. Cancer, I'll see you in a couple weeks. Put in the comments as you see fit, or as you feel comfortable. There were some very delicate areas here today. But if it resonates, do share. Take care. Be well.